R&D कर रहे हो आप? हाँ, good.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's live stream.
Yes. So great evening once again, and welcome back for the amazing season two of personal growth. So today we are here for amazing summit, and first of all, I would like to welcome you all on this amazing platform. Myself, Akash Babad, founder CEO of ABCD International Family and Babad International Publication. And thank you all for joining here. So today we have amazing speakers with us. We have amazing summit head, Mr. Naid Raza sir. So welcome, sir. And we have amazing speakers with us. Uh, we have Nalini ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. We have Professor Dr. Jelena ma'am. So welcome, ma'am. And yes, we have some more people with us. Dr. Manjiri is there. So welcome, ma'am. And without wasting so much time, I would like to start with the purpose why we started. And I thought personally, success has a five pillars. Yeah, everyone's life has five pillars. If we grow in each pillar, and if we maintain balance, then we can say ourselves successful. So I want to work on personal growth. So whatever we are doing, what uh, we should have to upgrade ourselves. So personal growth is really important. Professional growth also important. We need to create excellence in our business, our uh, profession, whatever we are doing. And another thing, if we are doing that, and definitely we need social circle. If we become successful, if we achieve something, we have to celebrate with others. And if we have proper social circle, then uh, it will be amazing. Then we, of course, we have health growth, because health is wealth. We lots of time people says. And we need, if we have everything, we should be spiritual. And if we uh, maintain that balance, we can say we are successful. And uh, I personally feel if we maintain that balance, we feel very satisfied, we feel very peaceful. And I try myself with your help to create that kind of personalities worldwide through these summits and all the things. And that's why the summits are arranged. So today we will work on personal growth. And I would look, I want to share few things in between with some initiatives also. So before starting this, I want to share something very important. Uh, so I just want 2 minutes from your end. As you all know, Bhabad International Publication has 15 world records in publication and trainings. And we had lots of offline events regarding book launches, summits in different cities of India. And every time we create something different, every time we bring some creativity. And I feel that every time if we bring some creativity, uh, we gives values to others, we contribute in author's success story. And that's why we are bringing something amazing. And I'm announcing this first time in this platform. So with all of your witness, I want to announce author premier league, which is we are planning for especially authors. It's first India's first franchisee-based cricket league for authors only. And what I want to say, there will be amazing authors, male, female, children's. They will play franchisee cricket, and with whom in their team there will be Indian wheelchair cricketers. They will play with Indian wheelchair cricketers. Already MOU is signed. and they shown interest. So Indian team players will be with there, and there will be some celebrities in each team, so they will play with them. So we are planning something amazing. I just want to share screen. I want to share you um, some logos basically. So I think it's visible. So some team names I want to share. So Inspire Striker is one of the team which will feature. You will see the combination of cricket, education, inspiration, and inclusivity in this. Another team is Wisdom Warriors. Another team is Champion Scribes. Another team is Vision Titans. And this is the main poster we will feature. So it will be on 20th December 2026. And on to 18th October, there will be auction, like IPL auction, you all know. So, like there will be player auction on 18th October, and it's the APL Author Premier League, Right Play and Inspire. Another team is Legacy Legend and Victory Voyagers. So there will be six teams, 150, 125 plus active people's participation will be there. And I would look to, I feel very proud to announce that we are doing something creative. So एक दिन है जो जहाँ पे ऑथर्स जो भी एज ग्रुप के हैं वो आके उन प्लेयर्स के साथ भी खेलेंगे जो इंडियन टीम को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, एंड अपने एक दिन को वो बहुत अच्छे से इंजॉय कर पाएंगे. सो that's the main reason, and we will contribute, we will create awareness in education, because everyone know, everyone, you all working for kids education, in education. So reading writing culture is day by day decreasing. So what we can do, we will try something different, something creative activities, so we will bring that back and create a positive and amazing society. So, without wasting so much time, would like to invite our amazing summit host, Mr. Naid Raza sir. Welcome, sir, and over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your opening remarks. As you have rightly said, we need to strike balance, right? So, balance is about success. Balance is about learning about ourselves. Balance is about introspection. So, balance is basically success. If we succeed in one particular field and fail in other, so we will not feel satisfied. So satisfaction is ultimately very essential and crucial. So thank you very much, sir, for these opening remarks. And I would like to thank you for coining these outstanding topics, because personal growth is primary growth, foundational growth. If we work on personal growth, then only professional excellence is possible, right? So all things emanate from personal growth, how we conduct ourselves, leadership. If we are personally leading ourselves, right, so we would be able to lead others. If we fail to understand ourselves, how can we understand others, right? So understanding oneself is very crucial and important. Thank you very much, sir, for giving these outstanding remarks, remarkable opening. So first of all, I would like to invite none other than, she was the first to join this meeting today. Even she joined before me, Professor Dr. Yelena ma'am. So over to Yelena ma'am for giving talk on personal growth. Please accept the invitation, please.
Much. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Dear ladies and gentlemen, friends, this is scientist, university professor, representative of international organization, distinguished guests, student, business people. I'm especially grateful for the invitation of Your Excellency, Mr. Akash Babad, to be the guest of honor the summit one entitled Personal Growth, Become the Best Version of Yourself. I extend especially congratulations to our ABCD international family and Babad International Publication was founder Mr. Akash Babad is a much smart ambition, Your Excellency, who has distinguished himself in the book publishing activity in the international market. I will start my lecture with a quote from Ernest Hemingway. There is nothing noble in being superior into your fellow man's. True mobility is being superior to your former self. Big Ernest Hemingway. My lecture today, self-confidence, is a kind of mirror in which only we see our image of ourselves. Our life deals exclusively with us. Our life never deals with other. It is only our illusion. We don't waste time on explanation. People always listed only to what they want to hear personality. That is the time when we need to think about how to be capable and capable in this real world which spare no one from trouble, pain, on the experience of level out. We must have the strength to accept life in all its form or gout. It is difficult to face it because no one prepared. Used for throughout upbringing and cultural outreach. We were too differently that the world is very human, and so people love self-confidence and self-esteem because they recognize the model of today functioning of the world and its global changes in the entire system of life. That is why it is important to build self-system and self-confidence in order to manage to stay in sitting world, which often seems unknown to us. My thought every day are how to help myself change into the best version of myself, a permanent task throughout life. It's not easy for us, of myself, a permanent task throughout life. It is not easy, but let's all try together to success in building our self-confidence and self-esteem and progress through various changes with a smile in our face. Very interesting work on yourself. Let's make decision to change the way we think and behave that has such a big results. Making a decision to change bad habits, negative behavior, and limiting belief is an important step on personal change. Very interesting work yourself. How to build self-confidence, understanding your worth, the path of greater self-confidence began deep understanding what it may seem like simple. How to become more self-confident, setting realistic goal. Setting goal is a key step in path to greater self-confidence. Very interesting how to become more self-confident, accepting your flaws. That is very important. How to become more confident, shaping outside your comfort zone. How interesting self-confidence working and emotional intelligence. Our self-confidence, tracking our progress, adjutant strategy. And in the end of my lecture, I emphasize clearly everything in our hands, complete power to control your own life. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you very much. The best regards, Republic of Serbia and my Belgrade Metropolitan University. Thank you, dear Babad. Very, very, very intelligent person. My friends, Nakit, my friends Renia, Nalini, my friends to all, self-confidence is important our person. Thank you very much.
Very effective, communicative, and immensely effective articulation from Serbia, and huge message on personal growth, being best version of oneself. So we accept all the outstanding points, and we hope that we leave these points with, so that we could be better and we could make this world better and wiser. Thank you, Yelena ma'am.
Thank you, dear
Now,
my big friends.
Yeah, please allow me to go to one of the effective leading resource person. She has been changing thousands of lives through her lectures, workshops, webinars, and I must say whatnot.
Yes.
So I am not taking much of your time. I'm directly requesting Nalini ma'am, inviting Nalini Asthana ma'am to speak on this outstanding platform, ABCD International, founded by Akash sir. Over to Nalini ma'am.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste for India.
Nalini ma'am, please unmute. Please unmute.
Yeah. From where to start and what to start? First of all, namaste from India. And I'm really privileged to be once again with my young, dynamic personality who is into education and serving education in a best way, Mr. Akash Babat. And Akash, all my blessings, all my good wishes to you to keep doing the best related to education in India. It is our pleasure to be connected. And in the beginning of the meeting, we were talking about that how much you are doing. Still miles to go, boy. Still miles and miles to go. My all good wishes, all my strength, all my strongest wishes, I will say, is with you to keep doing the best. We are at the verge of declination, but you are on the verge of inclination. So I believe that you will take the flag up high there in the world. Many, many, many blessings to you. Taking it forward, see who has invited me. None other than my best friend in education and my biggest, what to say, companion, always related to education, Dr. Nahid Raza. I'm really fortunate enough to speak on this global platform with Professor Dr. Yelena, Dr. Rania Lampu, and many others who all are sitting here. It is my pleasure to speak in this. Yeah, I would like you to allow me to share my screen.
You can, ma'am. You can.
Okay, thank you so very much. So, okay, I hope it is visible.
Yes,
Is it?
yes.
Yes,
Thank you so
visible.
much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, this session, the very first session, which is curated by none other than Akash sir, and it's going to be a 5 long sessions of one's growth. And the very first step which we have taken today is the personal growth, becoming the best version of ourselves, a journey of purpose and possibility. The, the greatest project of a human being is when he starts working on himself or herself. And who are you becoming? Personal growth begins with the honest conversation when you are talking to yourself and talking in such a manner that you want to know what you were 5 years ago. What was one big good habit that you have transformed in these years? What all whom you have when you meet yourself in the future, what you'll be proud of and what version of yourself you intentionally build in these years. These all steps we are supposed to take. For that personal growth, a lifelong process is there, and these processes are learn, improve, reflect, live, and inspire. So growth is not measured in only by one success which we achieve, but by pursuing for it lifelong. And then I will say why personal growth matters. The world changes with that. Knowledge becomes outdated, skill keeps evolving, technology changes. We all are witnessing this, and career transfer. So, for that sake, your income may depend on your professional growth, but your impact depends on your growth when you are changing all this. And this statistics or growth is very relevant for a growth of a human being. When a person has a fixed mindset and starts saying that I can't, this is enough for me, and nowadays people say, oh, why to go outside, why to work so much? No, I'm pretty happy here, I'm doing this much. It's okay. It's not growth mindset. It is if a person is failed in some or the other way, he says that no, I don't want to chase it again. But change wants uncomfortable, maybe uncomfortable for you, and it for growth begins outside when you are out of your comfort zone, when you start making mistakes, when you are ready to accept your mistakes, when you are ready to learn, when you are ready to challenge your own character and start learning. In this, I have what I have seen, the 5 pillars of personal growth works like anything. And those 5 pillars I have named SPICE: the social, the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual growth. A balanced drive grows in this dimension only, along with this dimension. The power of small, tiny habits work like anything. Just a small change, which we always emphasized with to our younger generation. Read the book, go for a walk, practice gratitude, say thank you, say sorry, say hello to everyone, learn one new skill every day, and spend less time on gadgets. So these all tiny habits help the person to grow in a better way. I believe that nature has taught us in a meaningful manner how to develop ourselves or how to grow our personality. If you see, just I have taken few example from the nature. The bamboo shoot never comes in a day or in a week or in a month. It takes years together to come out from the ground, and this shows patience before visible growth. Butterfly, how butterfly is caught in that small cocoon and is forced to live in that cocoon for a stipulated time, and then gradually she pulls herself out to become a beautiful butterfly to fly in the world. So transformation requires struggle. Eagle, if you know the story of eagle always take their children on the topest peak of the mountain and throw them from there to fly high, to learn how to fly. So you must leave your comfort zone, come out of that, and then you'll be able to learn. Then comes our water bodies, the rivers. Whatever the hurdles may come, whether it is a pebbles or the stones or the mud or the all the untidy things which are thrown in the river keeps moving and moving and moving. This means keep moving despite of all obstacles. So I will say that your timeline is not a failure. Some growth happens underground before it becomes visible. So wait for the time, wait for the scenario to come in front of you to do that. Okay, so four enemies of growth, we very well know. It is fear. Oh, I can't do. I'm so scared. No, 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 no. It is not my cup of tea. It's nobody's cup of tea. Have the courage. Pick up the cup, pour the water in it, and try to taste it. Maybe bitter, but one day it will become sweet. The gooseberry always tastes bitter on your tongue, but very helpful for your health. Gooseberry, the amla. Comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone. Be actionable. And instead of comparing yourself with others, have a feeling of gratitude. Say thank you to the almighty, to the person whom you are meeting, and don't give excuses that I can't do. No, 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 I don't have time, I don't have. See, even Nahik sir could have given an excuse that ma'am chashma nahi hai, I can't read, but he said no, I want to manage without specs. And this shows the responsibility towards his work, that I don't know, no worries. Now right now I am not having the specs, but my work will go on. So the growth formula is learn, practice, fail, reflect, improve, and repeat again and again. Every experience become growth when we are willing to learn from it. So 7 daily growth habits: read, write a journal, feel gratitude and give gratitude, move forward, prioritize your things, speak positively, and have kindness in your heart, in your actions. Before taking you forward from here on my PPT, I would like to share a story with you. Are you all interested to hear a story? If yes, just show me a thumbs up. I'll be happy to know that. Nobody is interested to hear my story. Please show me your thumbs up. Oh, great. Thank you, Rania ma'am. Thank you, Akash sir. Okay, so this is a story. 5 decades ago, there was a little girl. She was small, timid, extremely shy, and often unsure of herself. She had a dark complexion, a quiet personality, that was not loved or liked by anyone. Everyone used to gas and mock her, and so somewhere along the way, she began to believe that perhaps she was not the special enough. She was not the most confident child. She was not the most social one. She was not the one person expected by her own parents to do great things. But her heart was always full of dreams. She wanted to become a good person, someone who is kind, disciplined, capable, and worthy of respect. She knew dreams alone do not always transform lives. So, but deep within her life, a quiet desire was that she wanted to become a very nice person, a correct human being. So she but this cannot be changed in a day. So, but wanted to change herself and knowing how to change are two different things. We all know. She grew up in a home where her parents were busy managing life and raising three children. There was love, but there was little time for individual attention. I'm sharing a real story with you all. Even her father did not always expect extraordinary things from her comparing to her siblings. There was no one constantly standing beside her, telling her, "You can do it. You are capable. You can become anything you wish to become." Her only hope was her grandma, who she who used to pamper her a little, and gradually she became her first source of unconditional support. She gave the little girl love, respect, attention, and many of the other things she wished for. Her grandmother made her feel valued. Yet, despite all this love, the girl continues to carry a certain hollowness within herself. She remained timid. She struggled to express herself. She was not very social and often kept her thoughts and feelings to herself. As well, as we all know, even love sometimes cannot completely silence the doubt we carry within ourselves. The girl continued to grow. Fortunately, she studied in a very good school that taught her lesson far beyond textbooks. The school taught her that sharing is caring. School taught her discipline, good habits, kindness. School taught her responsibilities. School taught her the importance of continuous learning. Their values were repeated every day through lessons, actions, and the environment around her. Slowly, almost invisibly, those values began to take roots in herself. She did not transform overnight. There was no dramatic moment when she suddenly became confident. Instead, she grew gradually, one lesson, one habit, one experience at a time. For many years, she remained the same quiet girl working silently on herself. Then came the first turning point in her life. She was around 10 years old and was studying in grade 3 when she fell ill seriously and was hospitalized for months together. And that deprived her away from the school for the entire academic year. When she returned, the school considered keeping her back in the same class. This broke her heart. She was frightened. She was just a child, and the possibility of repeating a grade made her feel that perhaps she was not capable enough. Once again, she was down, she was ditched, and she was feeling low. She then came a teacher in her life, none other, her own class teacher, Mrs. Dyson. She gave her something. that was more powerful than sympathy. What she did? Would you like to know that? She gave her a chance against school willingness, where principal and other staff stated that Miss Dyson, why are you wasting your time and energy on this girl? But still, Miss Dyson told the young girl that she could move ahead to the next grade, but there was a condition. She would have to perform well in her half yearly exams, and if she did not, she would return to the previous class. This was perhaps a very simple statement in front of that girl. But for that little girl, it became a turning point. For the first time, someone made her believe that her future was not decided by her past. She understood that she could improve, not through one extraordinary effort, but through daily efforts. She began to study a little more, began to focus a little more, began to believe that perhaps she could do the best, and she moved forward, crossed class after class, all the academic years, but life had another lesson in front of her. In grade 8, the story repeated itself once again. She struggled badly with mathematics now. Mathematics had never been her favorite subject, and she found it difficult to understand. When she reached grade 9, the school once again hesitated to promote her. Why? Because she has plunged in grade 8 due to mathematics. This time, another person stood by her, and he was none other than her own maternal uncle. He believed that she deserved another opportunity. He spoke to the school and fought for her chance to continue. He believed that one difficult subject should not decide the future of a child. And once again, someone gave her a push. This time, she decided that she would not allow her weakness to define her. She began working on herself. She developed small habits. She worked on her concentration. She studied step by step. She learned to be consistent. She discovered something important. Improvement does not happen because we suddenly become extraordinary. It happens because we keep doing ordinary things with extraordinary consistency. And then she was the same girl who had once been considered average, who had struggled with mathematics, who had once been timid and unsure of herself, became the topper of the school. A girl with distinction marks in 3 subjects out of 5. That that by that time the result used to come in the newspaper, so newspaper result was not merely an academic achievement, it was a boom for that girl. It was the proof that a child can grow when someone believes in her, proof that one opportunity can change the direction of life, proof that a person is never defined by a single failure, a difficult subject, a quiet personality, or the opinion of others. Most importantly, it was a proof that personal growth is a journey. It continue you One has to continue to learn. Years pass, decades pass, and today, when she looks back, she understands that her personal growth was not the result of one magical moment, but it was a result of her grandma's love, her school teacher's belief, her maternal uncle's faith in her, her father's little push, and her people started believing in her. So this small little story which I wanted to share, which I shared with you, is a story which says that being because if you want to become the best version of yourself, is not waiting at for the end of the journey. Perhaps somewhere within each one of us there is a small timid person lying waiting to listen. You can do better. I believe in you. Now go and try. This was the story, and here are the leaves and clues which I want to share with you. The courage seed, the courageous seed always says that I will shoot out and I will face the sunlight and I'll bloom. On the other hand, the fearful seed says that I will be here only and I'll wait, or probably somebody will step on me and I may die. So have the faith in yourself, confident without arrogance, learn without ego, lead by example, choose kindness, live with purpose, inspired through your actions. And reflection of mine is I will never stop like this small little girl. A habit, belief, or fear that no longer serves me will be thrown out. I will start once again, one action that will push me forward. And then I will continue, and the strength or the practice that already helps me to grow, I will continue with that. And here my current score is, because the personal growth wheel goes like this. It has all the things: the well-being, the purpose, the health, the career, family, learning, finances, relationship, and many more things. And it gives a ripple effect on human being. Personal growth is never always a personal one. It affects your children, your family, your workplace, your community, everywhere it affects. The pencil maker, I always believe in this. Pencil has to take a challenge. Guidance can help you to go do greater thing, but for sharpening you may be a little hurt, but it enables you to give the best handwriting, the best writing. Mistakes can be erased which you wrote by that time, but still you can rewrite. Your true value lies when you write. Always leave your mark. Scribble on the name of yourself so that you can prove that you are the best version of yourself. And then one habit: start small, choose intentionally, move forward. Don't compare yourself with who someone else is today. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Growth is not perfection, growth is progress. So, this is all from my side, and I hope you like the story. This story will continue till the fifth summit. I will keep narrating the story of this girl, and then I will reveal what is the truth behind it. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Akash sir, Nahid sir. Pleasure is all mine.
Spellbound, mesmerizing, and you have stolen the show for as many minutes as you have spoken. The point put forth are very applicable. Tiny habits, what we are habits. What we are character. What we are integrity. So we need to believe in our children, right? And your voice modulation you have been gifted with, it is very, very appreciable. So thank you, Nalini ma'am, for putting in confidence that same story will continue till Summit 5 finishes. It is quite appreciable, for this platform, I must say. Right now, please allow me to go to outstanding person from whom we will learn a lot. She has been speaking, we have been listening, and she has made us better and wiser. As Nalini ma'am just concluded, Many people are responsible for our personal growth. At the same time, when we listen Rania Lampu ma'am, so we are also growing personally. And that credit goes to Rania Lampu ma'am as well, because we have been listening to her for many years, I must say. I therefore, with request and submission, would like to invite none other than an individual, a speaker, resource person from Greece, which has high and deep as well as enriching history. Please allow me to go to Rania Lampu, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much. I think we know each other and we exchange our experiences and our thoughts since 2019, I think 2020. So many years already, 6 years. We are sharing the same platforms. And of course, the power of friendship is valuable and precious. Thank you very much. So I would like to welcome you all me to today's session. Extend my heart congratulations to ABCD family, to Sarah Cass for the kind invitation, and taking the lead from Dr. Nalini, who said that very important that becoming the best version of yourself is not about being perfect or comparing yourself to others. It's about becoming better than you were yesterday. And it's about learning from your experiences, embracing challenges, developing positive habits, and continuously striving to improve in every area of your life. So the best version of yourself is not someone you become overnight. It is someone you create through the choices you make every single day. So every person has actually dreams, ambitions, untapped potential. Deep inside, we all aspire to become a better version of ourselves, someone who is healthier, who's wiser, kinder, more confident, more fulfilled. Yet many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment to change. And the truth is, becoming your best self doesn't happen overnight. It's something that happens by thoughtful planning, not by chance. It is a lifelong journey of growth, self-discovery, and intentional action. So it's about recognizing your strengths, overcoming your weaknesses, learning from your mistakes, continuously working towards the person that you want to become. So this, for me, becoming the best version of myself means living in alignment with my values. I never jeopardize my values and or compromise them. Develop my abilities, make choices that they support a long-term well-being and happiness. And Dr. Nalini said we shouldn't compare ourselves to others because our journey is unique. Success isn't measured by how closely you resemble someone else. It is measured by how much you have grown into the person that you are capable of becoming. So the best version is someone who lives with purpose, who takes responsibility for his actions, who learns continuously, who treats others with kindness and respect, maintains physical and mental well-being, faces challenges with courage, never stops growing, so it's a lifelong learner. And I think that every transformation, every journey starts with self-awareness. Before you can improve your life, you must understand who you are today. So we need to ask yourself, what are my greatest strengths? What habits are holding me back? What values matter to me most? What kind of person do I want to become? Because honest self-reflection provides clarity. It allows us to identify what needs to change and what deserves to be strengthened. Self-awareness, of course, isn't about criticizing yourself, it's about understanding yourself. So one of the defining characteristics of successful people is personal responsibility. Instead of blaming circumstances or luck or other people, they ask, what can I do to improve the situation? Taking responsibility means recognizing that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. And when you stop making excuses and you start taking ownership of your choices, then you reclaim the power to shape your future. And I mentioned about untapped potential. You need to believe in your potential because every person is born with unique talents, abilities, possibilities. But many people spend their lives doubting themselves instead of discovering what they're truly capable of achieving. So your potential is not determined by your current circumstances or your past mistakes or the opinions of others. It is defined by your willingness to learn and keep moving forward. So never underestimate what a consistent effort can accomplish. Many of the world's greatest success stories began with ordinary people who simply refused to give up on themselves. So the first person who must believe in their potential is you. The second is create a life of purpose. Success without purpose often feels empty. You may achieve wealth or recognition or status, but without a deeper reason behind your actions, lasting fulfillment remains difficult to find. Living with purpose means understanding what truly matters to you and allowing these values to guide your decision. Purpose can be found in many ways, can be found by making a positive impact on others, by building meaningful relationships, or solving problems that improve lives, or leaving the world better than you find it. And of course, pursuing work that aligns with your passions. So when your actions are connected to a meaningful purpose, challenges become easier to overcome because you always have a reason to keep going. Another thing I want to say is that you need to stay true to yourself because in this world which is filled with expectations, with constant comparison, with criticism, it can be tempting to become someone you are not. So true personal growth is not about changing your identity to gain approval. It is about becoming more authentic and expressing the best qualities that already exist within you. So my advice would be don't sacrifice your values to fit in, or don't compromise your integrity for temporary success. Don't let fear prevent you from being yourself, because authenticity builds confidence. Builds confidence because you no longer feel the need to pretend. And the strongest version of yourself is always the most genuine one, the most authentic. This, of course, requires patience. Personal growth is not a marathon. It's not a sprint. There will be days when you feel inspired and productive, and there will be days when progress seems invisible. Both are part of the journey. So you need to avoid becoming discouraged simply because results take time. A seed planted today does not become a tree tomorrow. It grows quietly beneath the surface before anyone notices its strength. So you need to treat yourself with the same patience and encouragement that you would offer a close friend, because growth happens gradually, one day at a time. Another issue is about negativity. We need to let go of what holds us back. Sometimes becoming our best self is less about adding something new and more about letting go of what no longer serves us. We need to consider releasing, whether this is a fear of failure, that could be a toxic relationship, or a negative set-up, or some unhealthy habits, the need for constant approval, especially through social media, or regret about the past. Holding onto these burdens, this consumes valuable mental and emotional energy. When you let go of what weighs you down, then you create space for confidence, for peace, and new opportunities. So, building character, because this is our movement, which was launched by Sarah Cash. We need to build character before chasing success. Achievements may earn admiration, but character earns lasting respect. Your character is revealed by the choices you make when no one is watching. You need to practice honesty or show kindness even when it isn't expected. Treat everyone with dignity and respect. People may remember your accomplishments, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So a strong character forms the foundation of a meaningful and successful life. Something else is that every meaningful transformation requires discomfort. So my advice will be comfortable with being uncomfortable. What does this mean? This means you need to learn a new skill which feels awkward, or started a business which feels uncertain. When we speak in public, which maybe feels intimidating, or changing old habits, this may feel challenging. So instead of avoiding discomfort, you need to learn to welcome this discomfort as a sign that you are growing, because the comfort zone that um, you are in already, this may feel safe, but nothing truly remarkable is created there. Every challenge you accept expands your abilities and prepares you even greater for even greater opportunities. And measure success by your growth, not through money, titles, or possessions. Of course, these achievements can be meaningful, but they should not become the only measure of your life. So you need to ask yourself, am I becoming kinder, for example? Am I wiser than I was last year? Have I developed greater patience? Do I contribute positively to the lives of others? Am I living according to my values? These are the questions that actually define lasting success. The greatest achievement is becoming someone that you are proud to be. And this way we can become an inspiration to others. This is one of the most rewarding aspects of personal growth. It's the ability to inspire those around you. Your discipline encourages others to become more disciplined. Your resilience can give others hope. Your kindness, it creates more kindness. Your courage inspires someone else to take the first step. So you may never fully realize how many lives are influenced simply by the example you set. So lead not only through your words, but through your daily actions. And remember that the journey never ends, because there is no final destination where personal growth is complete. Every stage of life presents new opportunities to learn, to adapt, and improve. And as your experiences change, your goals will evolve. As your knowledge expands, your perspective will deepen. As you overcome challenges, your confidence will grow. So the best version of yourself is never fixed. It continues to evolve throughout your life. Embrace the journey with curiosity, humility, and determination, because becoming the best self is not about reaching perfection. It's about choosing every single day to become a little better than you were yesterday, as Dr. Nalini said. Discover your core values, because your values are the principles that guide your decisions, shape your character. So take time to identify what truly matters to you. It might be honesty, compassion, courage, excellence, family. Once you know your values, let them become the foundation of every important decision you make. And when your actions align with your values, then you experience greater confidence, peace, and fulfillment, because you're living authentically. If you achieve your growth, then you need to be accountable for your growth. Personal growth begins the moment you stop waiting for someone else to change your life. No mentor, no friend, or opportunity can do the work for you. Others can inspire and support you, yes, but only you can make the daily choices that shape your future. So you need to ask yourself each day, what did I learn today? What did I improve? What could I have done better? What is one step that I will take tomorrow? Accountability transforms intentions into actions and dreams into achievements. So you need to build the self-confidence through action. Confidence is often misunderstood. Many people believe that they must feel confident before taking action. In reality, confidence grows because of action. Every time you face a fear, or you complete a difficult task, or you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen your confidence. Confidence isn't built by thinking about success. It's built by taking small, consistent steps toward success. So remember that action creates experience. Experience builds confidence. confidence encourages bigger actions, and this cycle is how personal growth accelerates. So learn the art of self-discipline. This is about choosing what matters most over what feels easiest, because there will always be distractions, excuses, moments when you don't feel motivated. Discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. And discipline means when you want to save money, for example, instead of spending impulsively. When you want to wake up, when you rather want to sleep. So the more disciplined you become, the more freedom you create in your life. The power of small daily wins, because many people believe that success comes from one extraordinary breakthrough. In reality, it is usually the result of hundreds of small victories accumulated over time. Reading 10 pages may not make you an expert. However, when these actions are repeated consistently, they create extraordinary results. Something else that I'm struggling to do, learn to forgive yourself. Don't be so strict with yourself as I am with myself. One of the biggest barriers to becoming your best self is carrying the weight of past mistakes. Everyone makes poor decisions, experiences failures, has moments they wish they could change. But these experiences are part of being human. So forgiving yourself does not mean ignoring your mistakes. It means accepting responsibility, learning the lesson, and allowing yourself to move forward. Your past is a chapter in your story, not the title of your story. And growth begins when you stop punishing yourself for who you used to be and start investing in who you can become. So practice consistency over perfection. Perfection is an impossible standard that often leads to procrastination and frustration. On the other hand, consistency, it's what creates real progress. It's better to exercise for 20 minutes every day than to work out for 3 hours once a month. It's better to read a few pages daily than to finish one book every few years. Small, consistent efforts build momentum, and momentum creates transformation. And of course, courage is important because every worthwhile goal requires courage. You will face uncertainty, setbacks, criticism, moments of doubt. These experiences are not signs that you should quit, but there are opportunities to prove to yourself that you are what you are capable of. And courage is choosing also to move forward even when the outcome is uncertain. Make reflection a daily habit. Growth happens through reflecting on experience. Not only through experience, but reflecting on experience. So at the end of each day, we need to spend a few minutes asking ourselves what went well today, what challenged me, what lesson did I learn. Reflection helps transform ordinary days into valuable learning experiences and ensures that every challenge contributes to our development. Reflection has to do with gratitude also, because gratitude is more than saying thank you. It is a whole mindset that recognizes the value in every stage of life. Being grateful doesn't mean you ignore difficulties. It means you appreciate what is good while continuing to work towards what could be better. Gratitude helps you to reduce stress, to build strong relationships, to increase optimism, to improve emotional well-being, to stay motivated during difficult seasons. A grateful heart sees opportunities where others see only obstacles. And think about the legacy, because one day your achievements will become memories, but your influence on others can last much longer. Think about the legacy you want to leave. Will people remember your kindness, your integrity, your generosity, your willingness to help others? The greatest legacy is, of course, not measured by possessions, but by the lives you touched and the positive difference you made. So live each day in a way that reflects the impact you hope to leave behind. Your journey starts today. There will never be a perfect time to begin becoming the best version of yourselves. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need unlimited resources. You don't need to wait until Monday next month or next year. All you need is the willingness to take the first step. Read one chapter, learn one skill, take one healthy walk, have one meaningful conversation, make one better decision that you made yesterday. And these small actions, which may seem insignificant today, but over time they become the building blocks of extraordinary life. So building habits, as Dr. Nalini said, habits that shape your future, whether it's exercising regularly or eating each day, eating nutritious foods, managing your time wisely, limiting distractions, step outside your comfort zone. So growth begins when comfort ends. And develop a growth mindset. Instead of saying I can't do this, you can say I can't do this yet. So master your mindset. A negative thinking can be a prison if it's left unchecked. Replace limiting beliefs like I'm not talented enough, I will never succeed, it's too late, with more empowering beliefs such as I can learn. Every expert was once a beginner. Progress matters more than perfection because a positive mindset doesn't ignore reality. It chooses hope and possibility even during difficult times. Prioritize physical, mental health, learn to manage failure, build meaningful relationships, very important. Choose relationships that encourage your growth, that inspire you to improve, that challenge you respectfully, that support your goals. And never stop learning. Our personal growth is a lifelong learning. What I want to say is, before you can become the best version of yourself, you need to know what this version looks like. Define your personal vision. Without a clear vision, it's easy to drift through life, react to circumstances instead of creating your future. So take time to imagine the person you want to become. Develop your emotional intelligence. Try to master your time. Surround yourself with positive influences. Give back to others. Keep moving forward. There will be moments when progress feels slow. You may question yourself, lose motivation, or face unexpected setbacks. So during these times, you need to remember that you don't have to move quickly. You simply have to keep moving. You don't have everything figured out. So commit yourself to these habits that I mentioned. And by concluding, imagine yourself 5 years from now. So picture the confidence you have built, the wisdom you have gained, the challenge you have overcome. The future version of you is created by choices today. And becoming the best version is not a destination, it's a lifelong commitment to learning, growing, and improving. Don't wait for the perfect time to begin. Start now. Make one positive decision today. And also, by concluding, they say that the best version of yourself is someone you find. It's someone that you create one day, one choice, and one step at a time. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you. I didn't count
As
the
usual,
time.
respected Rania Lampu ma'am has spoken at length, and ma'am has not left any sentence which was in volume about being best version of oneself. And she has rightly directed us. She has given us compass that how that best version of yourself looks like. We need to define our destination while we are on journey. And it is in fact journey. As man stated that life is not about perfection. And we need to believe in it. Otherwise, we will never feel satisfied. It is indeed journey. To keep this momentum, I have one outstanding speaker and mentor of this ABCD international platform, which has got recognition world over. And we have immensely well celebrated speakers like Yelena ma'am, Rania ma'am, Kamal Lohani sir, Nalini ma'am, Chakraborty ma'am. So, in this chain of outstanding speakers, please allow me to invite mentor of this platform, none other than very smiling face And we feel that this talk is incomplete without his talk. So please allow me to invite none other than respected Professor Dr. Rajput sir. Sir, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very, very good evening, good morning. And though I am late, but I don't want to miss the great opportunity after a long time. And very happy to listen the great talk of Dr. Rania, which she has included all the things. In fact, I missed the talk of other luminaries here. My respect to everybody. So I can see on my screen, respect to Professor Rashna, respect to Professor Dr. Jelena, Nahi sir, belated many happy returns of the day to you. Right, Dr. Manjari Bakshi, Lohani Sahab, Nalini Asthana Madam, and of course, the youngest but the brightest person, our Akash Thakur. So it is always a pleasure to be at the platform of ABCD International. And when this topic has come, so I was thinking that what to talk about it, but I am really thankful to Professor Dr. Rania ma'am, who has covered the entire thing. But now from that, I will just take it little more ahead, because the topic is beyond the best version of yourself. So my question is, what if I told you that becoming the best version of yourself is actually a trap? People, they say about it, but actually it is a trap. Because for years, we have been grown up, we have been told, be the best version, right? It sounds very motivating. It sounds very inspiring. But over a period of time, I've always wondered, who decides what our best version looks like? Who decides? The version that got me my first job, either the version when I left the engineering college and joined the company, the version that I earned my first promotion and keep on getting the promotion, the version that I won an award, have been invited to the various forum, or is something beyond that? I personally believe, maybe I'm wrong, there is, because the moment we think I have become the best, we unknowingly place a ceiling for our own potential. So we should not be putting the ceiling, because we cannot be excelling the thing. We cannot be perfect, except the God. Rahis sir and everybody, you will agree with me that life does not reward the finished product. It rewards the people who are willing to keep evolving. We have to evolve every day. That's why you said the journey continues. And my slogan is the journey continues. Till the last breath, it keeps on continuing. Let us think about the smartphone, right? The day we stop updating its software, because every time the software comes, it does not stop working. It simply starts becoming irrelevant. It will work. You can make a call, that's all. But whatever the other thing. So the same is true for us as well. Our degrees become outdated. Our skills becomes obsolete, because that is very important. Even our experience lose value if we stop learning. Personal growth is not about becoming the perfect. Actually, it is not becoming the perfect. It is something beyond that, because it is becoming better than yesterday. What Dr. Rani has said about it, what we have also said. After over my 4 decades of experience in the corporate world, meeting the thousands of the professionals, educators, leaders across the continents, across the 40 countries where I have given the talk, I have noticed one very important and a common trait among the extraordinary people who are in front of me, I can say, because they all are extraordinary. They never introduce themselves by what they have achieved. Have you ever seen that Dr. Jelena, Dr. Rani has ever introduced themselves that what they have achieved? No. I'm just giving 2 examples, right? They spoke about what they are still learning, what they are still doing. And that is the mindset of lifelong growth. I've never seen Dr. Rashna talking about what she has achieved. So they keep on ensuring the thing. I've never seen Nahisa, you are talking about it, right? I've never seen even the youngest guy, Akash, talking about it, right? He always say, Abhi karna hai, we have to do like that. So instead of asking, am I the best version of myself? I always ask a better question. Am I still growing or not? Whatever my age is, I'm still growing or not, or I have finished that part. No, because growth is not measured by our age, by our position. It is measured by our curiosity to learn. It is not being measured by the age or whatever the position which we have gained. So have the curiosity to learn, and that's where the growth comes. It is always measured with our willingness to unlearn. That's why we say we have to unlearn, we have to learn, and we have to relearn the thing. Now the new era of AI is here. So whatever we have learned in the past, right, we have to unlearn the thing. Today, let me tell you, in my professional world, when I talk about the trigonometry, geometry, algebra, it's not working with me. But today I have to learn something which is more important, which is the artificial intelligence, which is important. How to build the things, how to talk about the thing, which is very important. At that era was the learning era. Today the era is a different era. So let us not chase the best version of ourselves. Chase the next version of ourselves. I always feel, what is the next thing going to happen? And when we reach our that next version, let us not stop. Create another one, because our greatest competition is not the person sitting next to us. It is the competition with us only. Whatever we have done, we have to do something better. We have to keep on learning. And that's why I'm very happy that I've been invited on this very, very special moment, because it is a version of me as a person that still has not been discovered. I have to further discover, and I have to further carry on, because a very old poetry is the woods are dark and shine. I have to keep on walking till the breath is there. Right. So that is the way that is there. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and speaking from my heart, because I keep on learning from everybody. I always say, lot to learn from everybody. Right? It is not the age factor. It is the value which the persons they carry, which is the system which they carry. Right? If you are able to grasp that every day, something more, it is going to add their strength. That is all about it. So thank you, Akash, for once again inviting me, and thank you, respected, honorable teachers, luminaries, for listening my talk, giving me inspiration, motivation to keep on listening to you, learning from you, and adding and sharing from all of you. Thank you, Nai sir, for such a great way of conducting the things. Thank you, Nalini madam. Thank you, Dr. Manjari. Thank you, Yati sir. Thank you, Rashna ma'am. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lohani sir. Thank you.
Sweetening articulation, people centered talk. It is very appreciable. Being best version of yourself is a moving target. And better word is the best word. For us, we need to create momentum and get new things done. We need to be creative in thinking, and we need to be innovative in doing. This is what we have gathered and inferred from outstanding talk delivered by none other than mentor of this platform. And as I stated, the talk is incomplete, talk show is incomplete, because if sir is not there, so we will complete, sir. So further, I would like to invite none other than Professor Dr. Rachna Chakraborty, ma'am, our two respected ma'am. If I will speak about ma'am, then things would be delayed. And she has vast experience of delivering talk. So over to, without much of your time, taking over to ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Nahendraza sir, for that wonderful one-liner which you spoke. It really motivated my speech, I think. But I think coming towards the end, where most of our distinguished speakers have already spoken a lot of important points, being the best version of yourself, my work becomes reduced, grounded to a different level. But I would love to thank this platform and Akash ji, and of course, the Professor Dr. Rajput, whom I have met in person also. So he's a wonderful human being, and Akash ji, I keep on meeting. They are two amazing personality who are dominating the world of voices, helping people to voice out, and their speeches have already impacted many lives. So, and even today, when I was hearing a couple of Nalini ji was there, her speech was truly, truly affected me, and it really touched me, I think, first time I'm meeting her in a platform, but it was truly motivating. And I really thank you, Nalini for speaking at that level with so much of descriptions and detailing about every aspect. I think that was very clear enough. So, coming towards my part, Rania ma'am always gives a very nice speech, and I am truly humbled uh, to listen to her once again. Thank you so much, Rania ma'am, for that wonderful point of view. I will just add on a little bit. I would not like to repeat the things, same thing. I do share the same mindset with like my educated mentors and professors have spoken already. But to add on a little bit, I would just like to say and remember being an educator for the past 32 years and right now being the principal, I believe that having this belief in ourselves, it is very, very important to become the best version of yourself. Rajput sir already said there is no point, there is no full stop in our growth process. So we need to have the power to transform our lives. When we, in today's world, we will see mostly, when I talk from the students' perspective, the parents, they are often comparing with others. They compare the marks, the talents, the looks, and even achievements. But I always tell them that the truth is that the only person you should compare yourself with is the person you were yesterday. So we need to compare with us. So I am my own competitor. So the best version of yourself doesn't mean that you need to be perfect. It means striving a little and better every single day. It means to learn from the mistakes, embrace the challenges, and we will never be giving up on our dreams. So, to become the best version, I always believe, and I always tell my teachers too, that we need to believe in ourselves because confidence is the first step towards success. We need to keep learning. Every book we read and every lesson we learn will make us stronger. We need to stay disciplined. Success is built on small, consistent efforts. Be kind, and your character is remembered more than your achievements. Never stop improving. Progress is not the perfection, it should be your goal. So, the best way is that do the best you can until you know better. So, I just want to share a real life story about a person whose story I read um, a couple of years ago. It's about Colonel Herland Sanders. So, what did he do? I think most of you know about him already. His story is how he became famous. What did he do? He is none other than the founder of KFC, the company which now is dominating the food industry. But very few, I think, know how difficult his journey was. So, just to share, which I always do to become the best version of yourself, I keep on reading the biographical stories about the people. And then it really, gives inspiration and motivates what we should do. Colonel Holland Sanders, throughout his life, faced one failure after another. He worked as a farmer, a firefighter, a salesman, and several other jobs. He even lost his business at the age of 65 when many people think that their life is over, that they are retired. He had very little money and only one recipe for the fried chicken. Instead of giving up, he traveled from restaurant to restaurant, asking owners to try his recipe. He was rejected over 1,000 times, over 1,000 times before someone finally said a yes. And that one yes had changed his life. His recipe became the famous around, and KFC grew into one of the world's most successful restaurant brands. The lesson is that, which we all have to learn here, is that Colonel Sanders did not become successful because he was just lucky. He became successful because he refused to stop improving. He refused to quit and believed in himself. So, we always should feel that the failures or your circumstances do not define you. Your determination does. So always remember, becoming the best version of yourself is not about being perfect. It's about having the courage to keep growing, learning, and trying, even when the world says, even when our life says no. So we need to keep on trying and never giving up. So I would love to end my speech because most of the things are all repetition with my honorable speakers have already spoken, that success doesn't come from never failing, it comes from never giving up. So, to become a best version of yourself, we should never give up in whichever situation we are. I keep on meeting Akash ji, so I think I have seen him picking up all the difficult situation, all the challenging situation, and he never says a no. He always keeps on going. So I think that inspires the youth who has been following him, looking up at him, that he never gives up. So that is where I think we all need to keep on becoming the best version of yourself. So, Nahid sir, I don't want to repeat what my amazing speakers have already said, but I just wanted to add this on by adding the story of the founder of KFC, his story starting from the farmer's life, and his main story started being a businessman at the age of 65. So, being the better version of yourself is not with age, not with the age can never stop you. At any age, you can be what you want to be. So never stop dreaming, always be the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Never giving up, becoming. And the examples you have given here, those things have made this speech and articulation complete. The clarity of message in few words is highly appreciated. And ma'am, you have added on many good things. Unfortunately, you have not repeated. Means you want to see this life as journey, it will continue. And whatever good is coming, we should add. And whatever is not relevant, we should unlearn. Unlearning is in fact freedom. So, Professor Rachna Chakraborty ma'am, in few words, we have understood the clarity of your thoughts. So, sincere salutation to you, ma'am. And please now allow me to go to my friend, Mr. Kamal Chandra Lohani. And he is not merely my friend, he is my neighbor also, he is my guide also, he is my mentor also. And above all, he is good human being with integrity and honesty. Whatever he says, he does. Over to respected, my beloved Kamal Lohani sir.
Thank you, Nahid sir. Greetings to all the respected speakers and panelists. Namaste from my side to Rania, respected Rania ma'am, Nais sir, Akash sir, Rajput sir, Chakraborty ma'am, Yelena ma'am, and to everybody. I think much has been spoken by all the great speakers. So in the last, I would like to say something which is very important. When respected Rania ma'am speaks, there is nothing left to me to speak because she covers everything, every aspect. So I have to speak as per my experience, what I have felt in my life, in my career. I must say, if we are ready to accept challenges, if we keep on learning every day, if we face obstacles and failures in our life, and finally, if we believe in never give up, so that is the best version of ourselves. I must say, that is the best version of ourselves. The best version of ourselves is built through disciplined habits, continuous learning, and the courage to grow every single day. And every one of us is unique. We do not need to become someone else. Never ever. Our real success lies in becoming the best version of ourselves. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. The journey to become our best version begins with the knowing ourselves. That is the most important thing. I, everybody is the best version of himself or herself. If he is or she is ready to accept challenges, to learn every day, and never gives up. So we should identify our strengths, what we have, accept our mistakes and weakness, and learn from the mistakes and our experiences and work every day to improve ourselves. Because progress is more important than perfection. Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, it becomes a habit. As Nalli ma'am, our respected Nalli ma'am said here, there are some seeds of, best version of ourselves. I have added some more seeds. So let me share here 10 seeds of best version according to my own experience. Self discipline, positive mindset, continuous learning and integrity, hard work with patience, self belief, kindness, resilience, gratitude, healthy habits, purpose, and never give up in your life. Never give up in your life. Our President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, said, I am the best. If we believe in these lines, I am the best. I can do. God is always with me. Today is my day, and I am the winner. So that is the best version of ourselves if we believe in these lines. Just as God is always with me, today is my day, and I am the winner. So that is the best version of ourselves. If we believe in these lines, just as God is always with me, today is my day, and I am the winner. So that is the best version of ourselves. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. Let me conclude. Am I audible to everybody? Hello.
Yes, sir, audible. Please
You're
Okay.
continue.
audible.
Okay, let me conclude. Just as gold is refined into pure gold by passing through fire, we too, we too are refined and become stronger by going through the fire of life's struggle, and that is the best version of ourselves. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody because everybody has spoken so much. Now there is nothing left for me to speak. This is my personal experience, what I have felt and I have shared. Thank you, Nahid sir. Thank you, Akash sir. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kamal Lohani sir, in few words, you have spoken very well, and we have comprehended every point.
Absolutely, sir.
Discipline, and we need to learn things every day. You have talked about habits, purpose, keep on learning attitude. So I sincerely salute this your short talk,
Thank
an
you, sir. Thank you
effective
very much.
talk,
Thank
meaningful
you.
talk, and you have not repeated.
Thank you, sir.
At this
Thank you.
juncture, thank you, sir. At this juncture, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Akash sir. Sir has given me opportunity to host this, and it is not merely hosting. Sir has believed in me, Sir has trusted me, and because of Sir's trust, I feel free to speak the way I want, present the things as I want. Sir never limits my talk. So I would like you all to give the smallest feedback about this talk and how should we go further to make this talk comprehensive, better, and what Akai sir started in his talk, like authors Premier League. That concept I liked a lot. So if sir wants to explain further, Akai sir, so please. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir. And we want you for all summits. So please supporting us. And yes, the platform is open for everyone. You can share your feedbacks, your suggestions. So we will improve the things.
Akashji, Yatindri.
Yes, sir. Great evening.
So this first time I'm on this forum, amazing forum and fantastic. What I can say, each and every great souls and flowing. It was continuous flow of word of wisdoms. What I felt, each and every word, each and every sentence from everyone, like Rani Madam and before that Manjari, that Nalini Madam, Dr. Yelena, Dr. Rajput, it's amazing. So this is what I can just tell. Yeah, this is what becoming better and better every day. Listening others, knowing others, and getting the knowledge with the experience of others. So all these word of wisdoms, because of you, we are gathered here, and this amazing forum. Here I can say, being best version is was the topic. In fact, what I feel personally, being truly yourself from the core, being in present, and that is the best version. Nothing can be best beyond that. That is the best what I feel, and that's what I'm feeling right now. I am the best version of myself because I'm completely in present and listening all of you. Thank you, everyone. So nice.
Thank you.
Very good, sir. I'm very happy that you have participated. And moreover, you have said whatever you are, you be in that case only, and you must be true to yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. That is character. So, in few words, you have described this very well, and I'm very happy that you have appreciated this talk show. And I strongly believe that all the speakers are outstanding speakers. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Over to Akash, sir.
Yes, thank you, Nahid sir, once again for amazing hosting. Thank you, Rania ma'am, Jelena ma'am, Nalini ma'am, uh, Rachna ma'am, and Rajput sir for participating, and Kamal sir, sorry, and thank you, Yatindra sir, Manjuri ma'am. फिर मिलते हैं, we'll meet again in next summit. Till please take care. Till take bye bye.